What's happening? And welcome back today. Man, it's something I missed in my first 962 episodes. So every episode up until right now, I just had a chance to look back. I saw something and I realized, man, I dropped the ball. So today I'm just going to kind of share with you an epic fail. But it's not really failure. It's always learning. Failure is quitting. So if you ever quit, then you can't win. The fact that I've done this for 963 times plus probably it could be another 800 of audio broadcasts up until today. So let's jump right in this. Now I'll start with a question. Um, what if you knew everything was available to you? What if you knew everything was available to you and no one told you? What if you knew that? So right now, let's just think about what this question is asking. What if you knew everything was available to you, but no one told you? What if, what if, what if you needed what was available and it was in front of you, but you couldn't access it? So let's think about that question and kind of like, what do you need? What if I told you it was in front of you? What if I told you it was accessible to you right now, but no one will show it to you, or it's being hidden from you? So in earlier episodes this week, I did talk about this, the text in the Bible, where it's Matthew 13:11, I believe. The knowledge of the secrets of the kingdom has been given to them, but not has been given to you, but not to them. Here's what I'm gathering from this, from that text. The thing that you want, the thing that I want, the things that I want to accomplish are readily accessible right now in front of me, but they're being hidden. They're being hidden. So the reason why I said that I missed this in my first 962 episodes is because that's the thing that has to be revealed. Like I'm sitting here thinking about, what's the purpose of the Account for Your Life podcast? Now that I'm literally learning in real time, what is the purpose of this? The purpose of this podcast is to help people, individuals who want to know what's missing, who want to find what they seek, and who's willing to go and get it. If that's you, then keep listening to the podcast. Right? If that's not you, don't listen to the podcast, because it took me 962 episodes to look back to say, this is only for this kind of person. So if you're looking to change your life for the rest of your life, then you got to watch this podcast. Why? Because we're going to learn. Say we, because you're going on a learning journey with me. Like, I'm learning and I'm mastering some things in real time that you'll be able to learn and glean and understand. Well, how did he do that? And I believe everybody can do it. If you are a human being on this planet, then you can do it. What am I talking about? So I have a number of different sources. I've had a lot of sources that has helped me to develop. You should have sources. You should have the Bible. The Bible is a tool that I use to read and to glean and to understand God's word connected to my life. Then what's great about who God is God placed individuals like me and like others on the planet who are willing to talk about it, who's willing to write about it, who's willing to document it. So if you got these kind of people on the planet, then we got to go seek these people out to say, hey, what do they have? I was on a webinar last night I was on a webinar, someone in my industry. I was just kind of checking out what they're doing, which I didn't always do a lot of this, but let me go check out what he's doing. Checked it out. But I said, wow, there's more people than I know that really don't understand taxes. There's more. He had a much larger audience, so I'm checking out. He's got a lot of people in there. I'm just like, oh, this is interesting. Most people don't understand taxes. Most people are afraid to understand taxes. Most people think that taxes is just here to take your money, which if you don't decide, If a person doesn't decide that they need to know, that they need to understand the game, then it's hidden from you. So when Jesus said this statement, the knowledge of the secrets of the kingdom has been given to you, but not to them, that's in everything. Every realm of our life will be the things that we want would be hidden from us if we don't seek it out, if we don't decide for ourselves, this is really what I want. Now here's the stumbling block here when it comes to what you want. I just bought a book. I think it's called The Art of War. No, it's not The Art of War. It's something else because that's what Sun Tzu of it. Not The Art of War. It's something art war something. The reason why I bought it is because the person that was recommending it talks about this resistance, and I literally just got it Tuesday, and so I'm excited to read it. And it talks about the resistance that comes as soon as you want to do something. This happens to me. I know I need to do something. I can get distracted by, say, maybe I need to go eat some lunch, or maybe I need to drink some coffee, or maybe I need to get something to drink, or maybe I need to do this, or maybe I need to do that instead of doing the thing that we're supposed to do. So all of those things are resistance. I said I wanted to lose the weight, and then all of a sudden, I'm in an environment where there's things that I shouldn't be eating, or I'm selling myself that, these things are okay today, when what I'm trying to get is I want. Usually the problem with a lot of things is we have to go hard in the beginning. I want you to catch what I'm saying, because this is in every realm of life. This is in health. This is in relationships. This is in wealth. We have to go hard. What's hard? It means there has to be a very intentional effort that we're making so that we can get to the results, or get to the place where once you get the big results. If you go talk to a bodybuilder or anybody like that, right? Let's talk to a bodybuilder. They had to fight through the resistance to force their body to get big. So they had to work really hard, very disciplined to get there. If someone's trying to lose weight, if you find people that lost a lot of weight, what you will find is there was a period where they went hard. They didn't eat certain foods. They only drank certain things, and so on and so forth. Same as wealth. What happens is we see people when they already did it, and then when they already did it, they're doing things way different than when they was working to get there. So when we even with wealth, people that get wealthy, there's a time period where they're so disciplined. There's a guy named Chet Holmes. He wrote this book, The Ultimate Sales Machine. Amazing book. I'm talking about. I need to go open it up. I need to go find that book and open it. Here's why. He has a statement in this book, and it says, you need pig-headed discipline. And what is pig-headed discipline? It's just what it sounds like. Unreasonable discipline. I'm talking about I don't care discipline. I'm talking about, I don't care what you think discipline. We need pig-headed discipline. This kind of discipline that I know I'm going to be I can be a billionaire. I can be a billionaire. See, here's the thing. I can be a billionaire. You can be a billionaire if that's what you want. You can. But will you? Will I? It's the resistance. The resistance comes, and all sorts of things start getting in the way. So when I think about these 962 episodes, here's what I've come up with. From this day forward, this podcast is here to help people who are looking to get the results faster. You want to get the results faster, which means I may start saying things that you might not like. I may start saying things, hey, people are broke, people are bums, folks are lazy. I may start using these words. One, because I'm going to give myself the right to say it by not being those things. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't call somebody broke if I'm broke. Right? I can't call somebody lazy if I'm lazy. So so you can't be in a group. I can't be in the group and trying to talk about the group. You can't be in a group. I have to be out of the group, and I have to be able to personally, I have to be able to show that I'm out of the group. So the podcast is going to change a lot because now it's look, let's just get to it. Yeah, I read the Bible. And here's the thing. Just because you read the Bible don't mean you're getting rich. Just because you read the Bible don't mean you're going to have lasting relationships. Don't because you just because you read the Bible or go to church doesn't mean you're going to have great health. Doesn't mean any of those things. The Bible is here, and remember, the Bible is a book in code. And the powers that be don't want you to understand it. Right now. The Bible, people are tampering with the Bible. They're pulling out scriptures. Did you know that? I recently heard that the book publisher Wiley purchased, I believe, did they purchase the King James Version of the Bible? And they're rewriting it. They're taking out things like, homosexuality is abomination. All these things that's abominations, that's against what the agendas are. They've taken it out. They're taking it out. They're taking it out so that think about it, if you don't have, like, if someone goes to go buy a Bible in these ages, they're going to start getting a book that doesn't have the stuff that's supposed to be in there. So why am I telling you that? Because that means that even now, the Bible that we have, if they're going to do that now, that means that the Bible has been tampered with all throughout time. So whatever we got right now, it's good. It's a guarantee that everything ain't in there. It's a guarantee that it's written so you don't understand the code. It's a guarantee. See, why wouldn't they teach you? Why wouldn't they teach you how to get rich? Why wouldn't they teach you how to do the things that you should know how to do? Why wouldn't they do that? Why? Because they just need people. The system needs workers and people and regular folks and folks that just do whatever they're told. So if you watch this podcast from tomorrow on, this podcast is about winning. This podcast is about going after it. If you're not going to go after it, don't watch the podcast. Right? I'm just saying, if you're not going to go after your dreams, your visions, your hopes, if you're not going to go after it, if you're just going to sit and not do nothing today or tomorrow then there's no point. This is account for your life now. I should start. This is account for your life right now, not account for your life right now. And I missed this. 962 episodes. I was pretty nice. And I'm gonna leave you with this. Here's the problem with being nice. And I didn't know this until I was educated. The word nice means fool, town fool or something like that. It's not even a good word. So if we're being nice, typically folks that are nice are not honest. And when I say we're not honest, because maybe there's something we should say to somebody, it may hurt their feelings, but it's something that we should say, because that's actually being kind. See, being kind is when I'm going to have a hard conversation with you. I would much rather have that conversation with you than not. Why would I not tell you about something that I know, or something that it may hurt it first, but I'm not gonna say it in a way that it's hurtful. It's just, hey man, let's have a conversation. So that's being kind. We thought that was being nice, but being nice is when people don't actually tell people what they should tell them. So from this day forward, we're going to be very specific about all the things that have to be done if you're going to account for your life now, if you're going to excel now, if you're going to have what you want now, if you're going to become the person now, if you're going to do the right things now, and if you're going to have the stuff now. That's what we'll be talking about for the next however how many podcasts we do. But that was my lesson. And hey, man, I got another 1,000 in me. That's another 1,000 is basically saying I got another 7 years. No, that's actually less than 7 years because I wasn't always doing it every day. So another 1,000 episodes is another 3 years. So 3 years from now, 2027, we'll have another 1,000 episodes in. So if there's something that you want to do, then here's the formula that we'll be working on until you got to be it. You got to be it first. You got to see it first. B and C. You got to C and B. C and B. Then once you C and B, then you can do it. Then from doing, you can have it. Got it? CB, do it, have it. CB, do it, have it. That's the framework. That's what we'll be working on. God bless you. I will see you on the next episode. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
This has been the Account for Your Life podcast with your host, the healthy accountant himself, Jay Moore. Until next time, make it a great day.